another makeupless vlog. I did shower, my hair is nice and clean, and here I am eating my lunch of veggie pasta, basil, lemon, mixed vegetable pasta. The vegetables are left over from the ratatouille that I made the other night, where they wouldn't fit in my oven. I know that sounds really weird. My oven sucks. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I thought I could put a big tray of vegetables in there, and then I couldn't, it didn't turn on. So I had to use my toaster oven and I had to use a much smaller apparatus, so all of the vegetables that I cut up did not fit. So saved them for later. Anyway, I have this loveliness and I'm eating it. It is delicious, by the way. And I wanted to talk a little bit about eating more plant food. That's not right. Eating more, I guess, plant-based or plant-rich, less meat, less animal product kind of food. I am decidedly not a vegan. I'm not even a vegetarian. I've grown up eating meat. I've eaten it my entire life. I enjoy eating meat and I enjoy things like milk, you know, in my coffee and honey in my tea, and I have leather boots and all, you know, stuff like that. And generally, those things don't bother me. But as I've grown older, I have come to realize the importance of using less animal stuff. You know, the planet is basically on fire. The West Coast definitely is, California definitely is, and things are not getting better. And I keep hearing the refrain of, if people switch to being vegan, or at the very least eating more plant-based meals, more plant things, that it will make a difference. And I'll be honest, that's not where I started with trying to eat like this. And it's very recent that I've been doing this. I'm gonna take a bite of my pasta before it gets cold. It's not my wife. Gizmo, come sit down, please. No, he's not gonna come sit. So this actually started a couple of months ago because I decided to stop eating pork. I have always really liked pigs as an animal. I think they're incredibly smart. What are you foofing at? They're incredibly smart, they're incredibly cute, and if I had space for one and the ability to care for one, I would absolutely have a pig for a pet. And that seemed like such a weird thing to do, to eat pork products, to have bacon and ham, and I ate a lot of those things when I really cared for these animals. And so I just decided to stop eating pork, at least for a while. Give it a try, see if I could do it, see if it was something I wanted to continue, or if it would just be a thing that I tried for a while and I lost interest, because I could totally see that having happened. But because I stopped eating pork, that meant I had to figure out what I was gonna eat instead. Ham was my go-to deli meat. I loved a bacon cheeseburger or BLT. And I very quickly realized how many breakfast things include pork in them. There's so many restaurants that you would go to and your choices for meat are pork sausage or bacon, or scrambles that have ham or bacon or pork in them. Even pizza, you know, pepperoni and ham with pineapple, things like that. So when I first started, I was mostly just trying to avoid it. I wasn't going to buy it. I wasn't gonna put it on my sandwiches. You know, I was gonna order things at restaurants that didn't have it, but if I ordered a burger and asked for something, you know, bacon on the side or bacon to be taken off and it came on there, I wasn't gonna worry too much about it. Or if Kylie and I ordered a pizza and she wanted pepperoni, it was fine. But I also started to realize that I wasn't enjoying eating those things when I would have them. If we got pepperoni pizza, I was just kind of sad eating it. Like, it was fine, it still tasted good, but there's sort of like this weird thing that happens in your brain and you're like, I don't want to do this feels wrong to me. And in no way judging anyone else for the things that they eat, because that's not the point. The point was that it mattered to me. So that meant that I needed to find different things to eat. I started buying turkey instead of ham, and I just avoided bacon altogether. I have recently found beef bacon, which has been very, very good. Can't lie, really enjoy that. And I started having veggie sausages with like my eggs in the morning, and I freaking love them. I get like the Morningstar just sausages and I fry them up, and then I fry some eggs and eat them together, and oh my god, it's so good. But I think as I was making those changes and trying to find different options for myself, it became pretty clear that sometimes those options would have to be vegetable based or plant based, you know, such as the vegetarian sausages. And that has led me to eating more plant-based things and trying out different plant-based things. I've gotten some vegetarian, not wontons, what's the word? Gotten some vegetarian dumplings that are amazing. I've found some vegan queso at Target that is absolutely freaking delicious. And yeah, just trying out some different things. And it's actually been really good. I think some of my favorite things, I really enjoy the Impossible breakfast sandwich at Starbucks. I think is absolutely delicious. What else do I like? We also found this amazing meal kit at Target. All these stores have started going into like the meal kit sort of area so they can try to capitalize on those like HelloFresh and all of that stuff, which we have and we love, by the way. But yeah, they had this vegan Korean taco thing that has Impossible meat that you crumble up, kind of, it's almost like beef, you know, and it's, oh my god, it's so freaking good. Definitely get that one. It's at Target. I highly recommend it. Please eat it. It's delicious. Oh shoot, I forgot to put my microphone on. Well, sound might not be as good from this today. Oh well, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know that I can really say a whole lot else about that, but it has been really interesting and fun to be trying out some different recipes and some different foods that I wouldn't have tried before if I hadn't decided to give up pork. And it has helped me look into, you know, the effect that it has when we are eating more meats and using more animal products, and it's inspiring me to do a little bit more than I would have been doing otherwise. So that's your fun fact for the day, kids. It is not that terribly difficult to try to be a little bit more plant-based. Every little bit helps. We gotta help our environment where we can. We have so many more options than we used to have. There are these meat substitutes that maybe don't taste 100%, but they taste pretty dang good. I don't always necessarily want things that are meant to be a replacement for an actual food thing. I think sometimes it's more disappointing to try out something that's trying to be a thing and falls short than to just give up the thing altogether. I don't really know what else to say about that. Eat your veggies, kids.